So everything is okay, let us make the issue more clear. Ever since the very beginning, there has been an ever-increasing anticipation that XRP will eventually hit a significant milestone. It was not only a potential that $10,000 would be spent, but it was also a given and an estimate. Those projections have recently been given a significant advance. When we talk about this image, we are talking about none other than Larry Finn of BlackRock approving it. And he is not only talking about a paltry $10,000 per XRP. In all seriousness, he is making it sound like a fundamental prerequisite. Before getting further into the topic of today, let us first have a little conversation about BS. I do require some assistance. Simply clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and ringing the notification bell will allow you to become a member of our amazing community. Hold on, things are going to get better. Imagine if BlackRock and Vanguard, two of the most prominent names in the world of finance, are now giving serious consideration to using XRP for their international transactions. Concerning BlackRock, there have been rumors circulating. BlackRock is contemplating the launch of an exchange-traded fund ETF that is centered on XRP. You did hear it accurately, but there is more to it than that. Please be patient. You guessed it, Larry Fink is not content to stop there. He is now analyzing the massive real estate industry, which is currently worth $3 trillion, and speculating about what lies at the core of its future. It is the XRP. Traders in international swaps through ISDA have contributed an amazing 1.2 quadrillion tokens, which means that the ledger is now prepared to tokenize all transactions. The association has established itself to handle transactions using XRP as the medium of exchange. In this context, Ledger and Ripple are not simply discussing the price of XRP at $10,000 per unit. That would be a trivial matter. Value increase of up to $60,000 is something that we might be able to anticipate. The next segment is waiting for us, so let's get right to it. Larry is of the opinion that BlackRock has just issued yet another remark that is extremely explosive. Aside from the fact that he is speaking, he is also acting as if Ripple and its digital asset, XRP, are not real. Are on the verge of carrying out a very important decision. Every facet is being marginalized by him. One of the components that we have incorporated into our video is a clip. The focus will be drawn to that. As it appears that Larry is confirming BlackRock's approach to an XRP exchange-traded fund, we won't have to wait much longer than we already have. Here is the video clip that you have been anticipating. Waiting for the launching of the Bitcoin exchange-traded fund ETF is a productive method to legitimize it and enhance the level of safety. Permit me to make this statement. Are you intending to engage in another exchange-traded fund? Take, for example, an exchange-traded fund ETF or an XRP. It is hardly a secret that you have Ether in circulation. Keep in mind XRP. Might you be able to respond to that? However, I am unable to perform what you ask me to do. My performance is satisfactory. That is not possible for me. Please provide me the wrap, thank you. I am appreciative. Recent days have been marked by a whirlwind of anomalies in the world of cryptocurrencies, particularly with regard to this image of XRP that was posted on the well-known cryptocurrency exchange Crypto.com, whose value skyrocketed to an insane $43,000 in the process. There is not a single instance of this happening. It is part of a bigger pattern in which the value of XRP has seen an unanticipated increase. Take into consideration that today is Crypto.com's turn. Only the previous week, we discussed a situation at a large exchange that involved XRP worth $7,000. It would appear that these sudden rises in the value of XRP are beginning to occur more frequently on a number of cryptocurrencies exchanges. On the other hand, let's move our attention entirely to something else, something that I discovered via rigorous investigation that is equally fascinating and has nothing to do with BlackRock or the current spike in the XRP market. We are discussing Gary Gensler, the well-known head of the Securities and Exchange Commission who succeeded Jay Clinton. Most of you are undoubtedly aware of the fact that Gensler recommends XRP as a security on a continuous basis. The most interesting section is right here. Gary's brother, Robert M. Gensler, is the one who has an age that is remarkably comparable to that of Gary. During this time period, Robert is functioning as the vice president of T-Price, which helps him play a big role in the company. On closer scrutiny, it becomes quite evident that TR Pricing is not in any way comparable to any other investing organization. A considerable interest in XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum is held by this company, making it one of the largest investors in the world. Therefore, this has a relationship that is really intriguing. But Gary Gensler was in control, and the Securities and Exchange Commission SE continued to consider XRP to be a security. Through a well-known financial firm, his twin brother is a significant investor in RP and other cryptocurrencies. He is also an investor in other things. This is a very interesting position. It raises a lot of questions and concerns. When it comes to the intricate dynamics at play in the domain of cryptocurrency investments and laws, it is fascinating to contemplate the idea that Robert Gensler, vice president of TR Price, might have some fresh perspectives to offer. Robert Gensler has a unique knowledge of the potential for XRP to compete with Bitcoin, and this understanding is especially important when taking into consideration the considerable stakes that the corporation has in these three cryptocurrencies. This notion is beginning to gather support for a number of reasons, including the outright denial of any hint of insider trading by the SEC. Contradictory findings have been produced by a number of studies and articles that have focused on insider trading and market manipulation. These research and papers typically highlight problematic actions carried out by the SEC. It appears that there is a pattern forming. It would appear that newly appointed CC officials are in the process of teaching their family members about the possibility of digital assets being declassified as securities before long. After then, these relatives make early investments in these assets, and when the asset is technically recognized to be not a security, the value of the asset skyrockets. This arrangement affords these friends and family members the opportunity to make a substantial profit by purchasing at a cheap price and selling at a high price. Let's take a look at the likelihood that Robert and Gensler were privy to confidential information on the potential loss of the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC from a lawsuit filed against XRP by his brother Gary Gensler. Due to the existence of such material, Congress might attempt to negotiate a settlement. The Securities and Exchange Commission SEC and Ripple Labs have been working together to make it possible for intelligent investors to acquire XRP at the optimal moment. However, as the price of the cryptocurrency continues to climb, investors are transferring their investments towards Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most significantly XRP, which adds another chapter to this story. There has been a lot of discussion in the cryptocurrency community about the possibility of XRP reaching $10,000. $20,000 or even $60,000 from analysts who have been optimistic on the asset, such as Jack the Ripper, expects a strong increase in value that might surpass $589. This is especially true when considering the fact that the asset has been bullish. This prognosis, albeit being daring, brings to light the growing attention and speculation that surrounds XRP and the potential it possesses in the cryptocurrency sector. As far as I can tell, Wall Street is competing with other financial institutions for a share of the lucrative XRP market. An exchange-traded fund ETF targeting XRP will be the first important move. Having said that, let's go even further into this new discovery. The news that we have from Crypt Basics is quite fascinating. As a result of the statement made by an analyst that JP Morgan has made a substantial move into XRP, a former Ripple director has become interested in the cryptocurrency. My curiosity was obviously piqued by this finding, and it is something that we ought to get more information on. According to the following, the story continues. Ben Armstrong, who had been linked with the BitBoy cryptocurrency brand in the past, was claimed to have resurfaced certain disputed CLS claims regarding JP Morgan's purported participation with XRP, according to a prominent participant in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency industry. In reaction to this, Armstrong, who had previously served as the director of Ripple, took action. It is his assertion that JP Morgan possesses a sizable amount of 7.5 million XRP coins at the present time. After that, Armstrong goes on to say that this deal accounted for around 7.5% of JP Morgan's total fortune. Nevertheless, to put this into context, the maths in this case appears to be completely off. There is a significant disparity between Armstrong's calculation and the overall assets of JP Morgan, which are estimated to be a staggering $3.89 trillion as of the year 2023. There is no way that 7.5 million XRP, with its current value of 4.46 million, could even come close to accounting for 7.5% of JP Morgan's fortune. Armstrong emphasizes the significance of the claim strategy that JP Morgan is employing as well as their secret repository of